Alright, so let me just cover we're starting with this book with James Clat, and he's a friend. I what I consider a friend. I like really his mind. Um, but anyways, just like what I like about his mind is the following really, is that you can read it right away from the influences that he looks for the absolute truth of the human mind, right, without any programming whatsoever. And this is what I like about him. You can easily see it, by the way, in his thoughts. Um, yeah. Anyways, so I like to use anyways from time to time, but I like to use alright or okay from other times, alright. And I use it just to close a certain thought process from occurring. Okay. So then we'll start by what is psychology. So I'll capture the book's point of view, and I'll also add my point of view as well. Okay. So I'll also capture how I read into things, and I'll also capture a few cool things about it as well. So well, what what he starts with is that he starts by giving indication in in life about what could be related to psychology. And no, what he's trying to do is that he's trying to give indication. I do that sometimes. What he's trying to do is that he's really trying to give indication to what yeah, so essentially, why is psychology beneficial to society, and why should we all understand it? Okay. So what I really like in this is that essentially the quote, I'm gonna change it later. I'm gonna change it into really the scrolls syndrome. Yeah, so I like that. I like that. I like scroll syndrome. Syndrome. So what is the scroll syndrome? I'll change what is the meaning of the book. All right. So the scroll syndrome is really let's say you have a faculty, and this faculty was replaced by scrolls. Okay. And those scrolls wants to invade Earth by making false signs. So they want to invade Earth. You have points of attack, right? One point of attack is actually the science, all right? So decreasing the scientific output. Scientific output. So one thing they could do is that they could actually replace the faculty, and then there is trust between the status and the students. So anything the status, which is the professors, pro. I'm just gonna say PR, right? Professor say is valid, and this would be valid to the general population because they spread it out to like the rest of the people. Okay. All right. So then what happens is that when this happens is you get an infection which really decreases analytical thought process if you control it in the right way. Okay. So then psychology prevents that. So psychology prevents So I'm just gonna denote it as the following. So prevents the scroll syndrome. Alright, and I'm gonna end this video here. I wanna keep it short. Alright,